welcome again to the show. I'm so excited today because I just received some mail. My very first letter from one of you guys. This is great. I can't wait to read it. Let's see what it says. Dear Bible Man, thank you for the show. I really love spending time every Sabbath watching you and the other kids talk about Jesus. I've been looking for Jesus, but I'm having a hard time finding him. I was wondering if it is because, well, you know, I am sometimes very naughty. I don't listen to my mom when she tells me to clean my room. I get mad with my friends when I can't have things my way. And sometimes, I cheat a little on my test when I don't know the answer to the question. Do you think Jesus is interesting in someone like me? It appears the only good kids are finding Jesus. Do you think Jesus will care about me even though I'm so mean? Come on now. Of course he cares. You're just as special to him just like everyone else is. In fact, our show today talks about this very thing. So stay tuned and let's find out. Are you ready? Get set, let's go!
Follow you every day. Teach me to honor you in every single way. Fill me with Spirit divine. Help me to shine and mold me in the image of you. I follow, I follow, I follow you. I follow, I follow, I follow you. Jesus, I will follow you every day. Teach me to honor you in every single way. Show me how to share and pray. Have your will fulfilled in every way. I follow, I follow, I follow you. I follow, I follow, I follow you.
Hi, welcome to Hanging with the Williams. My name is Amaya.
And my name is Eden.
And this is our mom. She's going to be helping us in the kitchen. Today we're going to make dairy-free ice cream.
The tools you're going to need is a whisk, a saucepan, a measuring cup, and some measuring spoons, and an ice cream maker.
The ingredients you're going to need is honey, sea salt, coconut milk, and if you like, you can add some fruit. What is this?
That's a very important ingredient, Maya.
But I thought milk was the most important ingredient.
You know, milk is a very important ingredient, but this is just as important. You see, I know it looks like it doesn't belong, but it's a vanilla stem. And the vanilla stem is just as important as all the other ingredients in making ice cream. You see, vanilla stem can be, when you cut it open, it has these little specks in them, kind of like sand, like little sand grain. And when you clean it out, you can take it and you can add it to ice cream to make it very flavorful. You see, these vanilla specks in the stem can make ice cream very tasty.
What about pie?
It can be used in pies as well. Do you want to smell it?
It smells like a candle.
Yes, but also it can be used in lotions. It can be used in soap, air freshener. You see, in our eyes, this vanilla stem may not look as valuable or as its use as important or significant, But you know what's interesting? God can take people who don't look important, people who don't look significant, and he can use them. Can you think of anyone in the Bible who didn't look important, who didn't seem important, but God was able to use them, Amaya?
David was a shepherd boy who fought the giant.
That's right, he fought the giant Goliath and he won because God had called him. God wanted to use him. How about you, Eden? Can you think of someone in the Bible where God used that person even though they may not have looked significant or important?
Rahab?
That is right, Rahab. Rahab, we know, played a very important role in ushering God's people into the promised land. Remember, many people would have looked at her and think that she was not important or wasn't significant. You see, God doesn't care about what we look like on the outside. He doesn't even care what we do necessarily for a living, because at the end of the day, God can look at our hearts. And in looking at our hearts, God finds value and he finds importance. You see, when God comes into our heart, it doesn't matter what society or other people think. He values us and he gives us our importance, and he can make us flavorful and he can use us. So now, knowing all that, knowing how valuable this vanilla stem is, can we make some ice cream?
Yes.
Let's go.
It's delicious. See you next time on Hanging Out with the Williams. Bye.
Hey, do you want to help me go scuba diving for some sunken treasure? It'll be fun, but it's hidden pretty deep. To get all the way to the bottom, you're going to have to listen to several Bible riddles and shout out the answers when you figure it out. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, we're 10 feet below the surface. You've got 20 seconds to answer. I was really busy and I couldn't stop to sit down, but I learned an important lesson when Jesus came to town. Who am I? I'm Martha. Good job. Let's keep swimming. You've got 20 seconds to answer this next question. I saw firsthand the great things God can do, like bringing down plagues and splitting a sea right in two. Who am I? I'm Moses. Well done. We're 30 feet down now, but we've got to answer another riddle. God asked me to help Nineveh make a correction, but I got on a ship going in the opposite direction. Who am I? I'm Jonah. Excellent. Wow, you really know your stuff. But can you get this next one? The king told us to bow down to his statue of gold, but we trusted God and he made us bold. Who are we? We are Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Impressive. We're 50 feet below the surface, but we've got to answer a few more riddles to make it to the treasure. The king made a law because of some bad men, so I spent the night in the hungry lion's den. Who am I? I'm Daniel. Keep up the good work. These are getting harder, and it's getting harder to swim this far down. Can you answer this next question? You've got 20 seconds. God promised to take my descendants to a brand new land, and he said they would become as numerous as the sand. Who am I? I am Abraham. We are so close. There are just 2 questions left. I was the youngest and not the most striking, but God chose me as the one for anointing. Who am I? I'm David. Great job. This is it. Answer this correctly and we'll make it to the treasure 80 feet below the surface. I died and was laid in a tomb all alone. But 3 days later, an angel rolled back the stone. Who am I? I am Jesus. Wow, great job! You answered all the riddles and made it to the treasure.
Marcel, where are you? It's time for the Bible Man show. I'm right there. I just need to get some snacks for us as we watch the show.
What's this about snacks in the Bible Man show? Aren't you supposed to clean my shoes? And aren't you supposed to go take the trash out? And aren't both of you supposed to take the dogs for a walk? That's supposed to be done before Mom gets home.
Mom said that those are your chores. Yeah, we did our tasks yesterday. Why do we always have to do your chores? This is so unfair.
Because I am your brother, and you will do as I say. Now, go clean my shoes, make sure it's clean as a whistle before I count to 10. And you, go take the trash out. Why are you staring at me? You can go.
You know what? I'm sick and tired of you telling me, Marcus, to always do your chores. Come on, Marcus. Let's watch the Bible Man show and let Mr. Bossy do his own chores.
Hey, what are you guys watching? John Joy?
Go away, you're not invited. You know what, Malachi? I don't think that you would even be interested in watching something that has to do with Jesus. You see, Jesus doesn't like you because you're too bossy. Fine.
Matthew, check. Mark, check. Let's see. Luke, check. Judas Iscariot, let's see how he's. Checked him off, all right. Peter the fisherman. Ooh. Make sure that's right. Yeah, that's right. He owes $1,000. He made part of a payment of $500. And the balance owed is, $500. He's been late on his payment. Ooh. 5 days late. That's gonna be an additional $400 plus the $500 he owes. I should definitely give him a call, let him know that he better pay up soon, or else it's gonna be double next week. Hello, is this Peter the fisherman? Yeah, I'm Zacchaeus, and I'm calling from... Yes, I'm that Zacchaeus. Yes. I know nobody likes me. Okay, are you ready to listen? Okay, so, I'm Zacchaeus. I'm calling from the IRS. I've been going over your records, and I see that you have not paid your taxes. What's that? You made a payment last week? Let's see. Carry the 5. No. Sorry, Mr. Fisherman. Unfortunately, your balance is overdue.
What do you mean I must be kidding? I don't kid. No. Well, look, Peter, listen up. All right, the last payment you made was of $500. That was 5 days ago. Yeah, you should have just paid the full amount. You don't have the money to pay? Your boat broke down, so you can't go fishing. And your mother's sick. Yeah. Nope, never heard that one before, Peter. Okay, well look, Mr. Peter. None of what you're saying, it's like, I can't do anything about what you're saying. But what I do know is that you owe the government $500 and the interest that's now $400. And if you're smart, which I think you're a smart man, you are a smart man, what you do is you figure out how to pay that money up fast. Because if you don't, sorry Mr. Peter, but I'm gonna have to call the police and they're gonna have to come arrest you and take you to jail. Yeah. Excuse me? What's that you said? No, I'm definitely not a mean man. And, yeah, I've heard many people say that I'm a Mr. Scrooge, but, I really don't care. Nope, don't care about what people say to me. Well, look, you need to pay up, or else the police are going to come over there and have to take you to jail, okay? Hello? You understand, Mr. P? Hello? 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 I think he hung up on me. He hung up on me. Can you believe that? I mean, I guess he's very angry, but it does serve him right. He's got to pay up, all right? How do they expect people like me to live if they don't pay their taxes? I mean, somebody has to come collect. And if I wasn't coming to collect, they just wouldn't pay. I'm just a man that's doing his job.
Hello and welcome to the KFJ Broadcasting Network. We're coming to you live. I'm your host, Alvin Shabaya, and it's 1 p.m. in Sacramento. We begin this afternoon with breaking news. At this moment, crowds are gathering in the downtown Sacramento area in a scene that has never before happened in this town. Thousands have gathered to see a man called Jesus. Joining us now is Savannah, who is on the scene. Savannah, can you tell us what is going on?
Yes, Alvin. It started about an hour ago when someone posted on Instagram that Jesus would be in the area. People all over Sacramento are gathering just to get a glimpse at him.
Can you tell us a little more about Jesus?
Well, I heard he's a very famous person. I heard that he's also done some wonderful things. He's healed many sick people and fed 5,000 men, women, and children with just 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And he's even turned water into grape juice. I'll definitely try to get up close to talk to him. It'd be wonderful to speak with someone as important as him.
This is quite an interesting story. We'll have to check in with you later. We'll see how this story develops. In other news,
Wow. I wonder who this guy is. I've never came across him in my records, but he seems like a really interesting person. You know what? I'm gonna go check this out right now. Ooh, but wait. I wonder what people have told him about me. I wonder if people think that I'm a mean man, and if they told Jesus that I'm a mean man. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go and hang out in the back and see if I can just catch a glimpse of him. That's what I'll do. Yes!
Savannah, can you tell us what's the latest on the story with Jesus?
You just missed a big development, Alvin. What's happening is quite unusual. Everyone is surrounding Jesus. The crowd grew so big that you could barely see Jesus. While he was making his way through the crowd, he stopped under a tree, and sitting in that tree was the infamous tax collector Zacchaeus. What's even more interesting is what he told Zacchaeus. He asked him to come down so that he can have dinner with him. That's right. Jesus is going to Zacchaeus' house to have dinner with him. I don't think that Jesus knows who he is, because if he did, I'm sure he wouldn't want to go to his house.
That would be something to see, Savannah. Great reporting.
Wow. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. Of all the thousands of people there today, Jesus stopped and decided to speak to me. Man, I can't believe this. So, check it out. This is how it happened, right? I show up there. I'm trying to hang out in the back, right? But I can't really see him. So, I was like, man, I just want to get a little bit of a better picture of him. So I start climbing the tree, and I want to get a better view, and I can finally see a little bit of him, right? And all of a sudden, as I get to the top of the tree and I'm sitting there, Jesus walks up under the tree and is like, he was like this, he was like, hey, Zacchaeus. No, okay, no, he didn't do that much. He was like, hey, Zacchaeus. No, it wasn't like that. He was like, but, okay, I can't do his impersonation. But anyways, he was like, hey, Zacchaeus, I'm going to come to your house for dinner. My house. He's coming to my house. Man, I can't believe it. This great man who's done so many marvelous things will want to come to my house. I mean, I'm not worthy of a man like that to come to my house. I mean, I've been a mean man, and people probably have said even meaner things about me. And it's like, this amazing man is going to come to my house. The house of me, a sinner. Well, I better get ready to fix this house up, because Jesus is coming. Well, best day of my life.
Hey kids, do you have a Bible? We'd like to share this wonderful book with you. This Read and Learn Bible is a collection of over 100 of the best-loved Bible stories, filled with colorful illustrations and easy-to-read text. It's a valuable way to understand the scriptures and brings to life wonderful truths of God. From the story of creation to stories of the returning King, you will experience God's love as you read through the pages and be introduced to the best book in all the world. You can't miss this opportunity to own your book. It's available for free. Call the number on the screen to order your copy today. Bye.
So, my friend who sent the letter earlier, did you get your answer? Just like Zacchaeus, a mean tax collector, was accepted by Jesus, you too can find Jesus. He wants to be your friend, and a friend of every single boy, girl, man, and woman out there. Just ask him, and he will come right into your heart. Pray this prayer with me. Dear Jesus, thank you for loving me, even though I'm not such a good person all the time. I want you to come into my heart and help me to be more like you. Amen. Well, boys and girls, that's all for today. It's been fun hanging out with you all. Continue spending time reading God's Word. Until next time.
Hey kids, you like to be part of the show? Ask your parents to text the number below so